My name is David Williams. I'm a 24-year-old police officer with the town of West Warwick. I've currently been with the department for a little under a year. In addition to being a member of the West Warwick Police Department, I graduated with the 130th session of the Rhode Island Municipal Police Training Academy, and I'm a lifelong resident of the town of West Warwick.
Hello, I'm Sophia Hipsman, and Dave, I have a question for you. As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I always wanted to be a police officer from when I was probably as early as I could remember. So, yeah, I've always wanted to be a police officer and help out people.
Hi, I'm Hallie Calhetta, and how did you decide on your career?
Like I said earlier, I've always loved the idea of being a police officer and being able to help people. It's always really something that I wanted to do. I've always had a passion for it and an interest in the law, and just getting out there, being able to talk to people, help people, and I've always was really interested in it from a pretty young age. So that's really it.
I have another question for you.
Okay.
In high school, did you maintain good grades?
Yes, that's definitely one of the most important things I would say for anyone who wanted to be a police officer. I definitely really concentrate on my grades in addition to playing sports, but also I was involved in a lot of forensics classes and stuff like that, which obviously goes hand in hand in law enforcement. I would definitely make sure you stay on top of your grades, and I tried to do so as best as I could in high school. So.
Hello, my name is Zachary Hudgens, and Dave, I have a question for you. What college did you go to, and what did you study?
So I went to the Community College of Rhode Island. I have my associate's degree from there, and I majored in law enforcement with a minor in criminalistics.
Hello, my name is Julian Rogers, and I have a few questions for you. What are the requirements to be a police officer?
It kind of varies. It kind of depends really what municipality you want to go to. Some departments require 60 college credits, which is the equivalent to an associate's degree. Other departments require a bachelor's degree. Some departments don't require any college at all. They'll accept military service in lieu of a college degree. So it kind of depends where you want to be a police officer. Each department has their own specific requirements, so to say.
And do you feel that you are treated respectfully?
Yes. Yep, I would say 99% of the time we're treated very respectfully. We're appreciated. People thank us for our service. However, obviously with the job, you do run into that 1% where people are a little disrespectful and a little mean to you. But it comes with the job, and obviously we can't make everybody happy, as much as we try to.
Hi, my name is Charlie Butterfield, and Dave, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What kind of questions were you asked at your interview to become a police?
I was definitely asked a few questions. They obviously got harder to answer the farther we got along with the interview, but they just ask, what personal qualities do you have? Why do you want to be a police officer? What have you done to better prepare you, for the job? Things like that. So it's kind of a lot of personality-based questions. What do you, I would say, definitely personality, and they kind of want to see, what you would do in certain situations, how you would react to certain events that unfolded, stuff like that. So.
My name is Brayden Sherwood, and Dave, I have a question for you. Describe your experience at the police academy.
My experience at the police academy was very unique. It's a 6-month program that you go through. You report Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock in the morning, and you get out 7 o'clock at night. And you do everything from a lot of PT, which is physical training, so a lot of running, push-ups, sit-ups, a lot of classroom work. You have law classes at nighttime. A lot of hand-to-hand combat techniques, how to protect yourself, how to protect other people. We drive the police cars. It was awesome, to be honest. I love the academy. It was tough, don't get me wrong, but it was very rewarding when you graduate and you get to put on a uniform and stuff, and it's definitely something that I enjoyed. But it's kind of a lot to sum up in a couple sentences, but it was definitely very rewarding and challenging time. But we covered a lot in there. Way more than I ever thought that we would.
I'm Caleb Benelli, and what was your first arrest?
my first arrest was actually a shoplifting incident which occurred at CVS. This lady had stolen a couple items, and then we questioned her on it, and she elected to say that she didn't steal the items when she was on video, and multiple people had seen her stealing the items. So then I placed her under arrest for larceny.
Hi, I'm Grace Gallo, and I have a question for you. What is your daily routine at your job?
So, my daily routine at my job, there's really nothing that's really too much routine about the actual job itself. Once you get on the road, obviously anything can happen at any time, or any place. You have to kind of be ready for anything. But I work midnight. I work 4 p.m. to midnight. I used to work midnight to 8 a.m. I just got reassigned to the second shift. So I usually get to the station around 3:30. I'll go in the locker room. I'll put my vest and my shirt and put all my stuff on, make sure everything's working. I'll check my taser out and stuff. And then after that, I'll grab a Gatorade or a water, and then I'll head up to roll call. Roll call, it's a table like this, and all the officers for that assigned shift will meet, and we'll have our OIC, which is the officer in charge. They'll come and they'll pretty much brief us on whatever's going on in town since our past shift got off. So the previous 16 hours before we reappear roll call, and then they'll tell us what's going on in the town, what to expect, if there's any houses that were broken into, if there's any bad people that we have to look out for, anything like that. And then after that, just put my radio on, and then I just get my car settled. So I'll pull my car up, bring all my gear, like all my forms, my rain jacket, my radar gun, stuff like that. Bring that into my car, and then once my car's all settled in, then I'll hit the road and I'll go to my specific beat. And then from then on, it's really not routine because I don't know what I'm going to do each and every shift, so that's about it.
I'm Kylie Sargent, and I have a question. What part of your job do you dislike?
That's a tough question because there's really not too many things that I don't like about my job. I would say the toughest thing that I don't like would be a notification. So say someone gets in a bad accident and they pass away, or something happened to somebody bad, or somebody good. You have to go and you have to make the notification to the family members if there's any of them that live within town. So I've had to make a few notifications, late at night, and kind of give them bad news that one of their loved ones is either seriously hurt or had passed away. And then that's always tough. I don't like doing that. So I'd have to say that's without a doubt probably the least favorite thing about my job.
That's all. Thank you.
That's all? Any other questions? No? All set?